Hello Pisces, welcome to your March 1st through 15th reading. This is a collective reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a personal reading, please go to royalmystic.com and I'll be glad to help you. With that being said, let's move on. Thank you angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for your wonderful, blessed messages and intuition we allow into this reading, and thank you so much for your presence here. You are always welcome. Ooh, nice, Pisces. Definitely got something new blooming here. Woot woot. And relationship, love life, and spiritual life, as if that didn't tell the story enough. And career and finance. We have the Page of Pinnacles, which is a negotiation regarding finances. This means you're having some information coming to you. Somebody's discussing money. And this is money regarding you, so that's a great thing. It can be money being paid to you or money in your direct influence. Okay. This is also, just FYI, this is also, you see you've got other coins over here. This is also the here and now. This is talking about the present. And the negotiation for the page is coming in to give an offer. Okay, so there's some back and forth going on. So let's get to this important card. I know y'all are dying for this. So here is the Lovers. This is the ultimate union. This is where we have that wonderful exchange of beautiful spiritual soul energy and great, fabulous, out-of-body, wonderful exchange and experience. So if it is not with another person or a new relationship, this would be your higher self having an ascension. Even the dolphins are excited, okay? Everybody's happy. This ascension is something that happens more than once in a lifetime, so just be ready. It comes as often as it needs to. It's in divine timing, and there's no schedule for it. It's whenever you're spiritually developed to the point to where you need to grow and stretch. It's usually not very comfortable also, by the way. So the Devil is showing up here, and in this connection to this card, it's telling me that some of you, it's about the hot and steamy. Very likely, okay? This can be a little bit like you're stuck in the honeymoon mode, okay? So don't ignore the rest of your life too long. I don't blame you if it's that, you know, got to do what you got to do. But don't completely don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Let yourself, pace yourself, honey, pace yourself. So we've got the Aid of Pinnacles here. That's learning something new. So you've also got something going on in your life that needs your attention, because this is what this negotiation's talking about, okay? Then we have the Hanged Man. So this is being very, very astute at looking at the situation from every angle. So he's kind of in a bird's eye view, looking down so that he can see the whole picture. Because if you're standing on the same level as everything else, then there's things in the way and you can't see what's moving behind the scenes. So he's doing that right here. And when you do this, you can let yourself down at any moment, okay? You don't have to stay suspended and you're not trapped there. Now, I want to say this before I move into this area. The love and stuff is happening here. Okay, the big ascension, the spiritual, the relationship stuff. So, and my hands were tingling as I was just doing that. Every time I got close to those cards, my fingers started to tickle. That was cool. So because it's all happening here, this is going to be a little different, okay? It's going to talk about the money. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is where you're feeling left out in the cold, about this Negotiation may have run dry or taking longer than you want it to. Do not be afraid and let yourself realize that things are being worked out behind the scenes. All pieces aren't in play yet. And she's kind of in front of this, so she can't even see that's happening. So just don't freak out about whatever you're wanting to happen not happening yet. Now, the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about an expansion and more profit coming in, prosperity here and here. Now, it's something you're having to work at and bring through the fire with your own hands. So this is something you are doing. Then we have the Ten of Wands, which is saying you're coming to the end of the struggle. Okay, so he's buckling at the knees trying to get this to where it needs to go. This is the last load for him. He will complete his task and move forward in his life path. Now, I get the hiccups, I'm sorry. This is talking about, it looks like money here. So for some of you it is. The other case scenario for this is these coins mean commitment. So if this relationship is actually getting off the ground, and that's funny because he's off the ground, this is something you're going to have to trust that it's going to work. Let things work behind the scenes and do the work that you're supposed to do to make it prosper. Okay? You have to do part of the work. It can't just happen by itself. And whatever struggle you've been going through, solo, because he's all by himself, is about to be lifted by the union of this relationship. Okay. So now I've said all I can say on that. Eight of Wands, communication, negotiation, definitely talking about this coin here. So this is communicating in finance and career, Eight of Wands. Seven of Cups, blessings and abundance overflowing and confusing sometimes because it's so much happening all at once. It can be overwhelming. And the Fool. The Fool is an ending and a new beginning simultaneously. So for those of you that are moving into that next cycle of your life, the Fool is the unbroken circle. It is the 0 in the major arcana. And what that means is not a hair on his head is disturbed as he makes the transition. And what I love to say when it's in this position talking about career and finance, it is smooth as silk. You won't even miss a paycheck. Okay? So that's like just moving on out. Now, this can be talking about people who are retired as well. There may be financial changes coming in, a different way to do things. It all depends on how this reads for you. I'm reading it for the general Pisces, and that's what I'm getting. So, thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine. We welcome your information and appreciate your presence here. Oh, you got the wands on the wands. And it's a new job for some of you. Okay, Knight of Swords. Definitely cutting you loose from some of the things that have been holding you back. This is divine information flying in like a lightning bolt. Okay, so this is definitely coming in to assist in this negotiation. So, this is the almost there moment, the Nine of Rods. One last piece and then you're in. Okay, that's when the puzzle is complete. And it's either the upgrade in your spiritual DNA or the upgrade in a relationship. So we have the Devil and the High Priestess. That sounds like a book or a movie. The Devil and the High Priestess. Okay, so this is letting yourself be more spiritual rather than the baser instincts of what's going on with this lovers. So if it is a person, yes, it's all wonderful to have the carnal instincts that we possess. We are human. But you've also got to let the soul do its part too and make it be a more spiritual moment. Also, if it is talking about some fear or any kind of negative energy that comes with this Devil card, which would be self-sabotage, or negative thinking, or letting someone else control you in a negative way, you've got to engage with your higher self to be able to overcome this, okay? Then we have the Aid of Pinnacles. This is a beautiful energy talking about learning something new that will cause you to be able to bring in more prosperity. And also, if it is some of you that are having the new relationship, this is learning the other person. Okay? You've got to learn the basis of what makes them tick and how you can complement each other in the way that you function. And gain balance, which is what this is talking about. Then we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the suspension of yourself for a purpose. And the Page of Pentacles is maybe where you're looking at what the offer is very closely. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, and this is the universe, the Father God figure coming in saying, I've got your back. I'm right here. You're not forgotten. You're not left out. I'm right here. So, there you go. Three of Pentacles, working hard to get what you want, making it work, bringing in something to complement and expand the relationship. And the Three of Cups, which is divine celebration. This is pouring into each other, okay? Allowing the other person to give you the emotion and you receive it in a way that brings you closer together. Ten of Wands, very hard work being accomplished, and this is the end result is having a new beginning. And let me just say to you, you've been lumping it along trying to get by with this Ten of Wands, okay? And here comes the Fool. He's got a brand new outlook. This is opening your heart to someone in a new way and not bringing all the old junk. See that tiny little pack? It can't hold all the old baggage from every other relationship you've had. This is an innocent, this is why this white rose is here. Innocent, brand new, open heart. It's someone that doesn't even know how it feels to have your heart broken. So it's saying, bring in the new eyes, bring in the new heart, and start fresh. Eight of Wands. On the Eight of Wands. So negotiation starts. You see how these wands are going upwards? And these wands are coming back down. It's like it's launched and coming back down. It's coming back down with prosperity. These are now budding. This is wonderful. Blessings in abundance, overwhelming but still great. And the Hierophant, which is being granted admittance. You're getting the go-ahead, okay? Keys to the kingdom. The Fool, an ending and a new beginning simultaneously. Again, letting yourself go forth and have the adventure and start the beginning. And the Five of Swords, saying, don't get your cart before your horse. Okay? So, he can't jump off this into the next thing. He's got to balance his way through it. Don't get too frisky and jump off the edge of the world there, okay? Allow yourself to move transitionally. Even if it's slower than you want, let the universe assist you. You don't have to make all the big moves. For God's sakes, don't tell the other people that what you're doing until you've got it locked down with the new thing. Don't tell your old job about your new job till you sign some papers. Many blessings to you all, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful first half of March. I'll see you again in the middle of March. And don't forget, I have the weeklies going. Namaste.